Hey y'all, welcome back to Kozik Ranch. Can you believe we're going 4 weeks in and I ain't even pulled the string back on that Hoyt yet? I mean, come on now. I gotta get some blood trails on the ground. I gotta get some meat in the freezer. But we're getting the timing just right. Front's moving in. Deer should be up on their feet. I got a feeling I'm gonna be playing a little string music this weekend. It's go time.
All right, y'all. Get ready to head out. Leaving Bucky's right now here in Luling. Just got a bunch of ice. Hopefully we're gonna get one on ice this weekend. Got a cold front coming in tonight. It's gonna be about 30-degree drop. We're at 75 now. Supposed to be getting up tomorrow to some mid 40-degree weather, so that's looking good. Hopefully that'll get them up and moving. I'll see y'all there. All right, y'all. Just getting settled in. 4:30. Had a little bit of an incident with my tripod that holds my main camera, so I'm using the one that holds my phone for the main camera, and I just got the phone laying on the ground. So y'all gonna get a little different angle this afternoon, but it is nice. It's 67 degrees. Northern's blowing through, about 15-mile-an-hour wind, but the good thing is it's blowing right into my face. So. Well, it's 5 o'clock.
Well, I had plenty of deer under the feeder that afternoon. I mean to tell you, I had those 3 6 points, had a nubbin buck, had a good axis doe that came in off of my left-hand side there. She was wanting to get in and on some of that corn, but those bucks just wouldn't have it. They're being a little dominant underneath that feeder, and they pushed her back out, and she just headed the other direction. Then I had 2 white-tailed does that came in off of my right-hand side. Same thing, they were coming in. 2 nice-sized does. Would have liked to have gotten a shot on one of them, but again, those bucks, they were in there, and that feeder was theirs that afternoon. They pushed them right on out, and those bucks stayed till dark. So now we just gotta wait until in the morning. Good morning, y'all. Just got into the stand. 46 degrees. Wind has really died down. It's calm this morning, but it's gonna be good. We still got a little north wind coming out right in my face, so that's gonna be ideal for wind direction. Had a great set yesterday afternoon. Had a couple of good does come in. Big axis doe. Just had those bucks in here. They were kind of just dominating the feeder. They wouldn't let them stick around too long, so we're gonna sit back and watch the sun come up. Should be good this morning. So that morning, it starts out a little bit slower. I mean, I didn't see the first deer till about 8 o'clock, and that was that little old Axis buck. He come in with a little nubbin buck. They were in there feeding. Axis buck, something wasn't right. He just didn't want to stick around very long, and so he moved on. Then later on, I had doe and a fawn come in. Then right after that, I had this nice-sized doe who come in. Actually, she came in upwind of me. I was surprised about that. But she come in, it's time to grab the Hoyt. So I've got this doe. I mean, she is broadside under the feeder. She is 21 yards from me. Talk about right in the wheelhouse. Only problem is I've got the other deer around me. They're walking in front of her. They keep cutting back and forth. She moves a little. I think I'm gonna get another shot. And then another one comes, kind of bumps her over. She pushes her back off to the other side. And then finally, she comes out and she circles around to my right, and then she comes out right at 16 yards. You don't want to be in front of me at 16 yards with the old Hoyt Spyder now. It's about to get good. It's 9 o'clock. I know she's hit good. Gonna give her some time though. Man, you gotta love this bow hunt. Oh, it's a cool morning. Now I just shoot this doe, and I mean 3-4 minutes later, here comes about 6 of these little bacon bits come just running right on in underneath the feeder. I'm thinking, well, heck, there might be a big one coming in the bunch too. Let's knock another arrow, see what happens. We'll get a little pork with our backstrap now. Look at these pigs. So I got an arrow knocked, and I could hear another hog that was up, kind of up out in front of me off to my left in some thick trees. Sounded like a possibly bigger hog. Might have been the sow of these little ones here. I don't know. But I could tell those 6 that were under the feeder, they were acting real skittish, like they could smell something. Wasn't sure if it was just because I had shot that doe just 3-4 minutes ago, they were smelling the blood or what. But unfortunately, they did not stick around very long. I think they smell that doe. I don't know if it's the blood from her or what, but they could tell. You could tell they could smell something there jumping back and forth. I could hear the bigger one off in the trees back here to my left. I think they moved on, so I'm on still waiting. I mean, that doe, I just shot that doe 5 minutes ago. I'm still shaking. All right, it's been about 40 minutes, so I think I'm gonna go out. See if I can find the arrow, pick up a blood trail, and see if we can get that doe. There's my arrow right there. Ended up under the feeder. She was standing right over here. Oh yeah, I can already see some good sign right there at impact. Let's grab this arrow. Man, look at this arrow. Oh, just covered in blood. Yes, sir. I mean, that baby is covered up in that NAP 2-inch cut-on contact broadhead. I tell you, it is a beast. It blows right through everything that I have shot with it. And it did the same thing with that doe right there. Get back over here and get on that blood trail. I don't think she's very far. All right, we've already got good sign right at impact. And she was just standing right over here by the corn pile. I mean, look at here. You want to talk about some carnage. We got, whoop, that is a piece of her lung right there, ladies and gents. I mean, we got splatter all through here. And here's blood everywhere. There's another bit of lung right there. All over the cactus. I mean, she's spraying. Good blood here. I tell you, this is the kind of blood trail I like to follow right here. There's some more right in here. Coming up here. There she is right there underneath the trees right there. Good golly, look at that. Hot dog. Oh yeah. That's good dough. Set the old Hoyt down. Get this Broadhead safely out of the way. Oh yeah. Man, look at that. That's the entry right there. Yeah, that's good size dope. Get her out. Get her out in the open so we can take a better look at her. Kind of posing her so we don't get all the blood on the video. I mean that NAP Broadhead. I mean, this is the entry, and I mean she's still bleeding. That exit over there, I could almost run my fist through it. I mean these Broadheads are monsters. But she's a good doe. I think she's the lone doe that came in yesterday afternoon. We had all those deer under the feeder yesterday. Had that group of bucks under there. And they were just kind of being the dominant ones under the feeder. They weren't letting anything else really get under the feeder yesterday. And she came in late in the day, close to 9 o'clock. We had those other deer down there this morning. Had that little nubbin buck show up first. Then a doe with a fawn, a little 6-point, and then that young axis deer. I mean, it's cool to see those axis deer running around out here. And then she came in, and for the longest time just wouldn't give me a shot. She was out there under the feeder. The other deer walking in front of her. She finally come up around, and I mean 16 yards. And y'all know what I can do with the old Hoyt here at 16 yards. And here she is. I mean, back straps are coming home. Freezer's starting to fill up. 4th week in October, finally drawed a little blood today. I sure appreciate it, Mrs. Doe. Thank you for joining me today. You're gonna feed the family well. All right, y'all. 4 weeks and we got our first blood trail. I'm sure hoping this is just the start of many, many more. We've got plenty of deer out there. We've got plenty of does out there. And I guarantee you we're gonna be doing our best to bring y'all some more footage just like what you're seeing here today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I sure appreciate y'all for watching. Get outside, y'all. Get out there and then enjoy it. Whatever y'all are doing, get out there. And as I've always said, if you ain't hunting, at least be shooting. Take care, y'all.